Chalo, let's talk about lean manufacturing. Today's concept is the last concept of our industrial management. So the main thing that I have skipped is that industrial inventory control and this thing. So very much questions chances are coming there. So the main concept there is that the concept of supply chain management, then the lean manufacturing or JIT principle, there is total quality management, quality function deployment, and Six Sigma philosophy and Taguchi philosophy. Then if you just divide in further, then you can call it, there is that quality circle, there is a zero defect philosophy, there is a benchmarking, there is a 5S philosophy, there is a FEMA, that is the management of the failure management, and that how to minimize that, Kaizen and continuous improvement, and the value statement mapping. And then there is a great question that we are talking about. So basically it's a theory heavy question, so I need to pay attention. So supply chain management is mainly, you know that what thing is mainly. The next thing that you really need to see is that is the new thing, maverick buying. So buying material without any company policy, that is in a higher cost, that is cause so why do we do it? So maybe some situation was there where we need to get the material, so that's why I did it. Lean manufacturing, so that is by pioneered by Henry Ford, and it is the mass production and standardization and minimize the amount of resources included use in the various activities and enterprises involve identifying the eliminating the non-value adding activities. So you have to identify the resources which are used in various activities and minimize the resources that are non-value adding. So objective is make product customer only what only want, match the production rate, also demand rate, make the product service with the perfect quality and shortest possible lead, include only featured, only demand, excluding else, build worker learning growth into the each other. House of lean worker, house of lean or house of Toyota worker. So there is a three pillar. There is like it's a thing that makes by a house. There is a three pillar. There is in the website there is a customer focus, that is best quality, lowest cost, shortest lead time. These all things that is in their supply chain management. Then the three pillars are, that is pillar one, that is just in time. Pillar two, that is culture of continuous improvement, that is also called as Kaizen empowerment. And this third thing, that is Jiroka or Pokayoka or mistake proofing, that is a manual automated line stop and all these things. And there is a just in time, that is take part, one piece and pull system. Okay, there is these two things in combination, we can say standardized work and Kanban that can be made is that total productive maintenance. And 5S is can called as Haijunka. Okay, definition of house of frame, it is uses the metaphor with the foundation of two pillar and non and roof framing a space within a culture. So roof is the roof eliminating the waste. So what are the activities it does not have add value, we have to eliminate it. So muda that means in Japanese, muda that means waste. Muda Muri, that is strain or overburden, and that is Mura, that is Muda is waste. Muda is Muri creates so waste. So Muda is unevenness. Muda is unevenness, or you can say also inconsistentness. Okay. Then there is a 3-7 step that Howard, that is overproduction, defect, waiting, inventory, motion, transportation, and oversourcing. And there is a some amount of theory and jargon there is a written, that is I really don't think it is important. So lean manufacturing identifying the waste and in the regular continuous improvement session, and by getting all out of the shop floor and talking to the by getting out of the shop floor and talking to the people. This is the important to learn that how and can be expressed as the gemba. This is the important to learn and can be expressed as gemba to so go to the shop floor, so a place where human creates values and real people and real workplace. Also philosophy that go and create actual place. Gechi is a Japanese phrase meaning that is visit the shop floor, observe what is occurring there. There's a pillar one, that is just in time, that we have seen before, that is supply chain management. And that thing is that the primary element of just in time is only the required inventory when needed to improve the quality to zero defect, to reduce the lead time by reducing the setup time, queue length and lot size, and incrementally reverse the operation themselves. So right product, right place and right time, that is concept of just in time. Oh, this is the concept. Then operation pull system, just in time operation pull system, you have also read this before, and that is a total production system implemented for the first time. Then the example of just in time, that is the McDonald's. So that is high holding cost, and it will not produce until the customer place an order. So it's a simple thing that you know. Then there is a improve in quality, that is the pro of this customer service and cost reduction waiting time, that is noted. So tag time, there is some amount of formula that are needed, so just keep in mind. So demand related things, so set the place in the production match the rate of customer demand. So tag time is the available production time divided by customer time. So Heizunka is the level production of the lean system, and one place flow, it is called the one time flow of the philosophy that optimum batch size of the product component is 1 unit. This is process required to removing the constraints keep all the small individual units batch from beginning economical. A critical process develops flexibility which is include Kanban. It is the type of pull system which works on center signal with the card and which they use to withdraw parts from the free hands and operation supplies. Japanese word Kanban means that loosely translated that to billboard or sign. Toyota used the technique on the first in to limit the amount of inventory tied up. So who used it first? That is Toyota. Work in progress in the manufacturing shop floor. That is the limit of workplace. Then type of Kanban, there is a production Kanban in which specific kind of quality or product that type of process must be produced. Withdraw Kanban, that is in which specific kind of and quality of the product downstream process may be withdrawn. Then pillar 2, that is Zidoka or automation, in which translate automation with a human mind. So automation with a human mind. Then and on signboard with the signal sign that used to make the worker and the management aware of the quality and the quantity and the process problem. Example, every example of another is the warning light on your car dashboard that is indicates that when you are getting to the left lane or anything. Then lean tool manufacturing, there is a Hosen planning, there is a Kaizen event or Kaizen event, there is a velocity mapping, there is a Pokayoka, and there is a 5S and Heizunka. The Hussein placing the words are important, that is plan, implement the solution, plan and action. So first identify the problem, then do test solution, then check the study result, and then action, again change. So Hoshin plan is a Japanese word meaning the statement of objective. Hoshin planning is a Japanese strategic planning. Which is company develops to 4 vision statement. These are written here. Just PCD circle, plan, action, do and check. Sensei meaning learning from experiences. NC means reflection. Kaizen is a continuous improvement, as you know, and Kaizen relates to finding eliminating the match labor product. So Kaizen event, that is small continuous improvement of the work. Kaizen place is a rapid improvement. Okay, these are the 5 steps of the Kaizen. That is important. Know your customer, let it flow. Identify the set of customer, let it flow. Everyone organization should aim to eliminate waste. Go to Gemba, value created, where the value is created, go there. Be transparent, performance improvement, and there is a empower people with the knowledge and everything. Value stream mapping, they are next thing. The value stream is used products as in current state to be functional stage. And value stream maps, there are flow and how to make them. There are special symbols and different type of production versus idle time, push system versus pull system, and take the time and cycle time. Tag time, take the tag time and cycle time, everything. So there is some amount of signal, so there's a go and see, there's a MRP, how signal can bend. So these are the things. So maybe I will see the questions and I will have the idea that is it important or not. The next thing, that is Pokayoka, that is mistake proofing techniques such as manufacturing setup and design in a way for aim for the resulting product defect. Example, that is the, so there is a sensor in the lift. So 5S, these 5S are need to be important and need to be keep in mind, that is sort, set in order, shine, standardize, sustain. Sort, set in order, size, shine, sort, set in order, shine, standardize, sustain. Sort, set in order, size, sustain. So this is the philosophy, that is short, simplify or set in order. There is a shine, there is a standardize, there is a sustain or safety that is recently been added. Then is a Heizunka. It is a part of lean manufacturing improvement help in organization to match the unprecedented customer demand and pattern, eliminating the manufacturing waste by labeling the type of quantity of the part produced output over the fixed period of time. Production labeling smoothing. Total quality management is systematic approach to ensure quality of the organization. It is based on the top management direct involvement and strong customer orientation. These are the quality is defined by the customer. Top tier management is possible. Analytic data improvement and continuous organization wide process. There is an element top management continuous employer partition, threatening supply to partner, treating supply to as partner. So the good behavior you should maintain. Then first come first response, then design quality. These are things. Benefits trend and competitive, high quality, enhanced market, eliminating reduce and customer quality. Quality function deployment, that is the next thing. So quality function in the Yukojugi Mitsubishi Heavy Industry improvement. It is the method of translating voice of customer into specification. So implementing the voice. Then house of quality, that is what, how, why, how much. It's a graphical tool that defines the relationship between customer desire and the firm, and it is based on the belief that you should be designed and reflect the customer desire. Six steps of the house of the quality. They are the six step of house of the quality, and remind them. Remember them. So identify the customer supply attributes, identification of the supporting technical features, correlation between the customer attribute with the supporting technical features. So identifying the customer attribute, the next thing will be identification of the support of the technical feature. Correction. So what it will be useful, I don't know. Correlation between the customer attributes with the supporting technical feature. Assigning the priorities to the customer requirement and technical features. Evaluation of the competitive stance of the product. Identification of the technical features to be self in the final design. Six Sigma uses the technique tool process improvement. It was developed by Motorola, Bill Smith. So next into the Sigma is the standard deviation. Six Sigma is the philosophy and well-defined process of toolkit of quality control that is been done by a software, and it has saved a lot of money and vision process performance. Delivering the defect-free products. Delivering defect-free Sigma. It is a quality philosophy that is the way of improving the performance by knowing where you are and where you can be. Significance in a statistical term measure the process. 3.4 defect per million opportunity, that is the called as Six Sigma. Six Sigma is called as 3.4 million defect per opportunity. Essential. So a genuine progress on customer data and the fact that is driven data fact, and then process it y of the function of x, and then positive management and positive effort and right perfection. So Minitab is a software that has been used for controlling, or that whole thing is Six Sigma has been controlled by the software called Minitab. So there is a principle of that is DMAIC. DMAIC means define, measure, analyze, improve, control. Define, measure, analyze, improve, control. That is the DMAIC. For existing product we use DMAIC, and for a new product then we use the DMAIC. That is design, manufacture, analyze, design, verify. Design, manufacturing, analyze, design, verifying. The ISO standard that is also useful, that is ISO 13053.2011. But calculate the defect per million opportunity, that is DPMO, that is number of defect by number of opportunity, that is number of defect by number of opportunity into 20 defect per million opportunity is that number of defect divided by number of opportunity into 10 to the power 6. Belt of Six Sigma builds levels. Benefit of Six Sigma: increase the value customer and shareholder all, improve the reliability and predictability of the product, significant selection in defect, increase the competitive advantage, reduces Six Sigma. Motorola, how much? Let's see. Taguchi is a quality of measure in terms of losses due to functional variation and harmful effects. Those who would be zero idea quality. We have a concept about defect quality in which the robust design and minimum continuous improvement of the produces with a minimum deviation. So this is a graph, lower specific. This is a process. This is a then the Taguchi constant k into y minus y0, k into y minus y losses value, y0 Taguchi value, and this is the process value. This is a quality constant. This is a various group of similar workers voluntarily meet to discuss the ways of improving the product. It is a formal group and is consists of the operation supervision so that why to get together to improve. Zero defect. Zero defect philosophy is the process. It is based on the 4-element improvement project. As quality is measured on financial term, performance should be judged by the zero defect theory. Quality is the state of the assurance of the quality. Then the benchmarking. Looked at the website APQC. So comparative, the process, and selective was another organization to determine what the improvement are called. So zero philosophy, that is the what is the improvement that are called. Step of benchmarking. So that is also that is a FEMA, failure mode effective analysis. That is FEMA. FEMA, that is failure mode effective analysis. So assess the risks, carry out the effective work, system FEMA, design FEMA, etc. Design FEMA is the possibility of produce manufacturing, process safety and regulatory concerns from material property, geometry tolerance, inference, engineering noise. Process FEMA is to discover the failure of the impact of the produce quality, reduce and reliability, customer dissatisfaction, and safety, environment, human factor, method to follow the process. Material utilize, and material. So why to perform the failure mode analysis FEMA? So multiple choices or multiple risks, higher capability of verification, validation of changes, collaboration between the design and product process, and improve the design, manufacturing, and lower cost solution. So where you are in the new product process service, when you are planning to perform the existing process, what you have in quality improvement, when you need to understand the improvement and failures. Steps in FEMA. Identify the improvement associated. These are the these. Just see. Risky. RPN. It is 6 priority number, that is RPN. So SOD, SOD, SOD. So no SOD is SOD. Now is it the severity rating? O is the probability of occurrence. D is the control effectiveness. The failure mode, that is the received by the B in the RPN number received by the control. Single minute exchange of die. So internal setup that can only be performed then machined. External and can be produced when the machine is running. Philosophy plus target. Internal setup can only be performed when the machine is down, not working. External setup can be performed when the machine is running. SMED philosophy, when they are target to reduce the setup and cost less. The concept was given by Shigo, and it is the process reducing the changeover time by classifying the elements internally. And maintenance, so preventing, planned, corrective, predictive, reactive. Preventive, planned, corrective, predictive, reactive. For the industry 4.0, the environment of 4.0 maintenance should be more than merely preventing downtime, individual asset, and this is where the advanced analytic and increase the improvement. Knowing well ahead of the time what the asset that will fail, downtime by broken, and all these things. What is failure? A variation of properties type of desired condition. So become completely inoperable, partially, and causes of failure, defect design, lack of, you can see. Catastrophic when a normal operating condition suddenly when operating without any warning. Degradation failure, it is occurs gradually, then become permanent and type respective. And then phase failure. Failure in the curve, failure rate, and then so failure rate, then one you can see that is the failure. This is the constant. It is occurs when the first stage of the failure due to deflection, design, manufacturing, assembly of the work. First stage catastrophic failure. This is the failure occurs randomly. They occur due to the sudden stress and accumulation. And phase 3 wear out failure. Typically again begin the product line that will fail out of the wear and reliability, probability, time, function, performance, and there is a operating condition of the environment terms associated with a failure condition rate. That is, failure rate is defined as lambda. Mean time between failure, it is the gap between service rate and failure. Mean time between failure is 1 by lambda. Average time used for the work and failing is normally used in huge. Term associated with the reliability. Reliability factor is the probability that it will function over a period of time, that is usual distribution. Okay. Function constant, that is 1 minus RT. Failure constant, that is reliability function. The way this graph can came. System reliability, that is R1 R2, that is multiplication, and when it is parallel, that is 1 minus R1, 1 minus R2, 1 minus R3. Important. Availability, that is mean time between failure and mean time between repair, that is non-operating time by number of failure into this total preventive measures. So availability, performance minus stoppage, quality. Availability, so runtime, planned production, that is planned production time, runtime minus runtime equal planned production time minus runtime. Performance time is to take into account anything that causes the manufacturing process to run less than maximum possible speed. Ideal time, total count time. Quality sales, it is takes account that is the what is not up to the mark, and quality, good count. So availability, performance, and quality yields, that is good count, ideal count, planned production. So score provide a valuable insight and accurate picture of how this process makes things. So objective of TPM to maximize the OE. TPM aims to plan the maintenance for documents. TPM should implemented by across the functional various. TPM will vary single employees for the top of the management of the shop floor. So TPM 8 pillars: automation, planned maintenance, quality, Kaizen, early equipment, education, healthy thing.